Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ringside Central, coming to you live from Petty House Productions on the Public Journal Network. I'm your host, the voice of the crowd, Mr. P.J. Diaz.
And I am the greatest co-host, the live fan reaction himself, Mr. Shoot himself, the gunslinger, Trauma 973. Let's go.
I'm gonna do that every time you say
The gunslinger?
every time you do that. Every time you say
Uh,
this is your WWE Backlash post-show review.
yes,
Today's
sir.
May 10th, but it was on May 9th, 6 p.m. It is now what? 1:30 in the morning?
Yeah, man, we've been working. We've been trying to get this product up and going.
But
And
we're here.
We're
here.
We're here. We're here.
Finally. And we're recording.
We made it.
We made it. Let's get into it.
Yes, sir.
Coming to you live from Benchmark International Arena, Tampa, Florida. WWE presented Backlash. Solid show. I give it a B. I give it a good strong B. What do you think?
B minus. B minus.
Damn,
B minus, but a B.
Where are
That's
my
a B.
manners? Where are my manners?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I forgot to introduce the third man.
Who's the third man?
I forgot to introduce the third man.
Don't do it. Who's the third man?
Shout out to Gump.
Shout out.
Shout out to Gump, the third man.
Third man.
Gump
Third
is
man.
the third man. But yeah, let's talk about the pre-show real quick.
Yes.
Pre-show started at 4 p.m.
Yes.
Michael Cole, Corey Graves, Big E, Peter Rosenberg.
Goats.
They
Shout out
were
to
all
the
out
goats.
there.
Shout out to the goats.
I don't know about Peter Rosenberg being a GOAT,
You're right. That's fair. That's
But-
fair. But Michael Cole for sure.
but I am a fan of Peter Rosenberg.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I've always been a fan of Peter Rosenberg. I like the guy. They were out there. One thing I want to touch on real quick, just real quick.
Yeah.
New Day chants.
Mm.
New Day rocks.
New Day Rocks. New Day Rocks. New Day Rocks.
The
Yeah.
crowd,
They were behind them. They missed them.
they
Sorely
missed
missed.
them.
Sorely missed.
I
Sorely
think
missed.
I can speak for the people in saying that.
What the hell, man?
What the hell?
What the hell?
What
man?
the hell?
What's going on over there at that
I
company,
understand.
man?
I get it. But damn.
Like,
But damn. It hurts.
well, I mean, supposedly there was just like you couldn't come to an understanding. They chose to take their leave instead of stay.
And
which
yeah,
I
and
think,
it's
it
and
is what it is.
let's be honest. Let's be honest. WWE did want to restructure their deal. I don't blame them for saying no.
Yeah.
I don't blame them for saying F you. I don't want to restructure my deal. Let me go. I respect them.
Yeah.
I respect their decision. I respect whatever it is that they end up choosing and doing. But damn, New Day no longer in the WWE. It seems weird, bro.
Yeah, it's not even.
It's weird.
Especially when you think of
It's just
Kofi.
weird.
Kofi might be one of the longest tenured guys there at the moment.
He was almost there for 20
Yeah.
years. 20 years.
Very interesting to see how you treat people.
I understand that there's no such thing as a lifer in WWE because there isn't. Let's be honest. But damn. I feel as though he deserved a little bit more respect than that. First ballot Hall of Famer. First ballot.
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to go in next year. He's got to go in next
he's
year.
eligible. If he's eligible, yeah, he'll definitely be in.
I hope so. I hope so.
Also missed, just throwing it out there. Kyrie Sane, man.
Another one.
The voices are being heard, man. Like
And let me say real quick, Io Sky, Asuka, tremendous match. Started off a little slow.
Right.
Started off a little slow for me. But by the end, hook, line, and sinker, bro. They had me.
Yeah.
They had me. They proved to everybody why both of them are definitely among the best in the world right now. Two of the best wrestlers. Forget men, women. Two of the best wrestlers in the world right now. Io Sky, Oscar, shout out to them. Tremendous match. We're going to get into it.
Yes.
Real quick, before we start, big pop for Danhausen on the entrance packages.
Yeah.
That WWE always does.
Yeah.
Wade Barrett, Michael Cole opened up the show. Big pop for Danhausen. Big pop for the Tribal Chief.
Yeah, of course.
One's in the air. One's in the air.
Of course.
Okay, there we go. Right there.
So
one's in the air.
Yeah, it was interesting. I was pleasantly surprised.
Sold out crowd. Sold out.
Was it
15,000. 215 fans. Although benchmark, right? International Arena could hold 21,500 people. I mean,
it's a significant drop for a sold out
crowd. Almost 7,000 people. But
you think it's the hard cam? You think it's because they
probably the hard cam,
the seats they take up for equipment purposes,
whatever it was,
or maybe the pricing.
It was a little short of a sellout, but strong crowd, hot crowd. Crowd was hot. Crowd was
very engaged.
They were engaged. They were into everything.
Yeah.
Little high. There were a lot of highs. A couple of lows. Of lows.
Yeah.
Again, I say I give Backlash a B. We're gonna tell you why I give it a B. First match. Started at 6:08 p.m. Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker. Seth Rollins comes out and he's dressed all in black with some type of black leather trench coat with a whole bunch of black straps. The mask, dope. Has I guess that's his symbol, the Seth Rollins symbol.
Yeah, the shield.
On both sides of the mask. I mean, that was awesome. Yeah. That was so dope. Gave me a kind of
welcome back, by the way, but yeah.
More serious.
Less flamboyant.
Yeah. Not as loud.
Yeah.
A lot more focused.
Yeah.
I like this Seth Rollins. I like him a lot. I like this version a lot.
He's on a mission.
People still sing a song. He still feeds into it.
Absolutely.
Still feeds into it. But it's not as over the top as it was before.
I think he has a point to prove. I think at this point, he was mentioning the fact that he's going to be 40 years old. A lot of the guys that we enjoy seeing are in that age. And it always makes you wonder, once you hit that age, and any athlete, any athletic sport, any kind of thing, you ever wonder, do they still have it? Like, are they still able to go? We see...
well, we saw in the post show that, he did mention that. And, he did say he was out for 6 months, which we know he was out for 6 months with his injury.
Gotta relax.
He's got to relax.
You got to relax, my boy.
I mean, not for nothing, I love Seth Rollins. I think he's a tremendous wrestler, but he has to relax a little bit.
Yeah.
He's getting older, all them flips that he does.
And there were a couple, we'll bring that up too, but yeah, there was a couple today, man. I've
always thought he lands awkwardly when he does his flips. And some of them are unnecessary. Like he doesn't have to flip so much now. He doesn't have anything to prove. He already proved he's one of the best.
I get what you're saying.
I think he should take it easy a little bit.
I think
give us I wouldn't say give us the greatest hits. Still do your thing, but slow it down a bit. Slow it. Well,
we say that only because we want to see more of you, not less. The injuries side.
I don't want him to get hurt again.
Exactly.
I don't want him to get hurt again. I don't think
I think the way I look at it and the way I see him, I think that he's still, like I said, because of the age thing, and I feel like the passion burns so deep for him that he's gonna put on the show every time.
He doesn't know how to
every time, and I don't think he has
He can't have fast
breaks. I think that man is all gas, and the brakes might be a little bit low on fluid, if you know what I mean. But the guys,
he doesn't have facet. We can definitely say that he doesn't have facet. He is gung ho in every match that you see him.
And I mean, tonight was no exception.
Let's be honest. Every time Seth Rollins is out there, he puts on a banger. Okay, He does.
He's, he elevates.
He
Look what he
hardly ever has a bad match.
Right.
Now,
that means you could be a bad worker. As far as I've seen, he makes the guy he's working with look
like $1 million.
And today was
no exception. Now,
no exception.
There were a few moments in the match where
there's a couple botches.
I want to get away from the word botch.
Mishap.
No, you can use it. You can use it. I'm gonna say mishap. I like mishap.
Mishaps is bad.
There were a couple of mishaps here and there.
A little bit of mishapiness.
Braun Breaker comes out looking like a Steiner. Hello, he is a Steiner.
Yes.
But damn,
looking like Rick, talking like Scott. I love it.
Yes,
I think it's great.
Yes,
I
definitely.
think it's great, man.
He is such a throwback to his uncle and dad, bro. I mean, he is such a throwback to them. You can see it in his blood. You can see it in his physique. You can see it in the way he walks and the way he talks and the way he carries himself. He carries himself like a Steiner. I wish they would give him his name back.
Was that his choice? Or was that their choice?
I think that was their choice.
I don't know. Man.
I think that was their choice.
But I mean, if he wants to, but I've liked the fact that he's going on in his promos and alluded to the fact, and then like his reference the fact that he doesn't use the name to get ahead. Like he does it on his merit, and the guy's, I mean, not to sound like a broken record, but a genetic freak, man. The guy runs the rope, probably has the fastest rope run in the industry, as far as I know. Definitely in the company, because they
definitely in the company.
Tremendous performances tonight. Was definitely a great show, and to see that he can handle the pressure of one-on-one in those big lights. It's not like he's new to this, you know what I mean? I think he's just coming into that prime, or the beginning of that prime, where we're gonna see more main events, like what they want him to be.
Better Bell. This match went 22 minutes, started at 6:08, ended at 6:30. I want to give the match a 4. I want to, but because of certain things that happened during the match, again, they had a strong match. There were certain mishaps that I've seen Breaker do better. I've seen Braun do better. I don't know if the nerves got to him. I don't know if he.
There was some interesting.
If he was
moments,
thinking things, right. But like, match starts. Seth starts off hot,
right,
for like 1 minute.
Yeah, solid. No, but I mean,
solid for 1 minute though.
Not for nothing. Go back and watch that minute. That minute was.
It was a long minute,
man. It
was a minute full of action.
He was all gas.
He did a lot in that minute, and it made you feel as though Seth had total control. But it was actually for just 1 minute, because after that, Breaker turned the tide.
Yeah.
Now
there was a quick break in that minute, where Seth went over the barricade, and then came back in hot.
There was 2 suicide dives. There were 2 suicide dives, and Breaker ate them.
Yeah,
Breaker ate them.
Really good.
He honestly ate them. You know, he did show a little, you know, little damage here and there, but he honestly ate them. Braun counters Seth with the German suplex to the outside of the ring. I counted about 6 or 7 suplexes, German suplexes to be specific. There were other suplexes.
Oh, the top rope suplex, where Seth tried to roll into another one and Braun reversed it, was probably my
beautiful.
One.
That was beautiful. That was nice. That was awesome.
Perfect. Like,
awesomely done.
That was great.
Awesomely done.
Probably my favorite spot in the match, to be honest with you.
There's a spot where Braun throws Rollins back into the ring, and they kind of have like a weird exchange.
So there was I believe it was a some sort of suplex or slam.
Right.
You see Rollins kind of reacted a little bit like he might have felt that one or something. I don't know how to explain that.
I don't know.
They get into the weird like shoving.
It was like a little, but it wasn't even a shoving match.
No. What I mean is for them in the middle of a match, a little soft for the match. So we wonder, like, was there a?
It was a little weird. I don't know what it was.
It was shoved. He shoved him in the chest, and then he pushed his legs.
Seth shoves Breaker in the leg.
Right. Well, chest first. It was like to
was
push
it
him
the
off
chest first?
It almost looked like he was about to go for a move, and he was like telling him,
fall
back for a second.
Either give me some time, or I don't know. It was just weird.
Yeah.
Very weird.
So, wonder what that was. Maybe it was just a bad communication or something. Maybe, like I said, I feel like Seth probably felt that move a little bit harder than he meant to, and probably just needed a
Braun catches Seth with two Germans back to back.
Very Brockish.
Catches him in a headlock. Starts talking trash to Rollins.
Oh yeah.
What was it that he said? He called him self-centered.
Oh yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
He said you made all these choices for yourself. You self-centered piece of crap, something like that, something piece of trash.
I mean, he's not far off. I love Seth Rollins, but he's not far. God bless you.
Yeah, sorry about that. Excuse me, guys.
Yeah, he's dealing with a little stomach issue.
Yeah.
He's pushing through Trauma 973, but he's here. The Gunslinger's here.
Right. So back to the
back to Breaker
Seth and Seth, the character. I mean, honestly, yeah, man. You see Seth's the history, the pattern. It's always self.
He's a little snaky.
Yeah, he's a little snaky,
man.
Self-centered. Slime ball.
We've seen
slime ball, bro. You're a slime ball.
He's a little slimy.
And now he finds himself like you mentioned, he finds himself on an island, pretty much on that hill by himself. No allies, nobody's helping him, as you saw. The other two members of the Vision interfered, took him down relatively easy.
Before you go there, there was another spot that I wanted to talk about.
The Frankensteins?
The Frankensteiner.
Okay.
The Frankensteiner.
Frankensteiner, yes. The first one was very poorly executed, we're gonna say.
Now he just missed it.
I think they both look like, but more so Braun looks like. I think Braun had like a slip right there.
Now this is why I say I don't know if Breaker was nervous or overthinking a little bit, or
I think in his shoes I would be stepping in the ring with somebody like Seth, who, like I said, Seth to me is like Shawn Michaels back in the day, where where they used to say that you can put a broomstick in there with Shawn.
And he can make it look good.
And it'll give you a 5-star match.
5-star.
And it's not like Seth is working with broomsticks. He's working with really good guys. And like I say, his ability, I think he recognizes the genius of what he has and the guy. And for them to put on this match, and I think he wants to put on such a good match, and it's bound to happen. You know what I mean? But nowhere near as bad as it could have been. You know what I mean? Like, solid. I'll give it a 3.5. I'd give it a 3.5.
I would give it 3 3/4.
3 3/4. That's fair. I'll meet you there.
You know what?
I say that, and I say all that to say because, like I said, physically they were giving. Did you see what the heck did he do? That he bounced back and hit him with the clothesline?
Oh,
the clothesline from hell! That was amazing.
Beautiful. That was a beautiful clothesline.
Amazing.
Nobody runs the ring like Braun.
Yeah, and it was, I don't know what Seth did.
And that first run when he ran the ring, I thought he was gonna go for the spear.
Yeah,
I really thought he was gonna go for the spear, but he busted out a clothesline. I think that was a good spot. I like that spot.
I think he's playing into the powerhouse archetype. You know what I mean? A lot of slams, a lot of hard hits. You know what I mean? It was even a spot outside. Remember, he took him down and started just pummeling him. Like, it was fast too. I thought that was like a shoot for a second because it was so fast. Like, I think you see him.
It was right after the crowd chanted, "This is awesome." There was a clothesline onto the announce table, which looked really good.
This is okay. I was referring to when they were on the side. They were coming back from the ramp or something, or they rolled out of the ring. Seth hit him. Did something, and it was like a quick exchange back and forth. Next thing you know, Breaker takes him down, like 2.5, boom.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh,
that was right in the beginning.
That looks so real.
That was right in the beginning.
That looked so real. That was like right after the first couple of minutes.
And yeah. And there was intensity.
Yeah,
there was intensity between them two. There was a lot of back and forth between them two. But
physicality.
Honestly, I felt as though Breaker controlled the match. He worked on Seth's back.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he wanted to do. He set out to work on that back. He knew It's a liability for Rollins, and I think overall that's what gave him the edge in this bout. My personal opinion.
Yeah, I want to say too. To be honest, I felt like he was, and for all intents and purposes, the better wrestler in a sense. There was a couple of things that Seth did that I was just looking at him like, what are you doing? I don't know what he was going for. He tried that move where he went behind like it was almost Black Widowish, like AJ Lee's move.
Right, right.
It looked like he was going for something, but he couldn't do it. And I was like, okay, you're once again, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. And like we love to see it, but like it didn't go through. And I was trying to I wonder what that spot would have looked like. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That would have looked amazing. So
But
I really
once
feel
again-
like I feel like Braun was the better wrestler,
Yeah.
like completely through. And shout out to him, man, because
He stepped up.
He's definitely
He definitely stepped up,
coming into that moment.
and you can tell that he's commanding the ring a little bit more.
Yes.
It's coming out in him. It's coming out in the way he wrestles. It's coming out in the little things, in the trash talking, especially.
Yeah.
I mean,
crowd work. Yeah. Like
that's when you really see it. No, not only
like in
necessarily
the-
crowd
in
work,
the
but
match.
with the opponent himself, like
Right.
the way he dominates them,
right.
and he demeans them and humiliates them inside the ring. Like that's dope. Braun Breaker wins against Seth Rollins. I think I want to say the biggest win of his career to date. Biggest win? You don't think so?
As of right now, maybe.
As of right now,
maybe.
I think that so far, that's the biggest win of his
The
career.
only other one I could see is was pinning CM Punk at Survivor Series. But as far as singles, yeah.
As far as singles goes,
matches, yeah, we're gonna
this-
keep it
this
singles.
was it.
Yeah, definitely. I think so.
So 3 rings.
Yeah, three, closer to 4, but still 3, still in 3 and 3/4. is
3
fine.
and 3/4 rings.
I'll give him that. I think that's fair.
And we're basing this on a 5-ring scale
Yeah,
system.
so
Ringside Central.
You passed. You passed.
Second match, Sami Zayn,
Ah.
Trick Williams. We're going to breeze right through this.
Oh man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to breeze actually through the rest of the show.
Right.
But started at 6:41, ended at 6:54, 13 minutes.
Really?
13-minute match.
See, this is what I'm talking about, guys.
13-minute match.
What are y'all doing, bro? It was a 3-hour show for 5 matches. How is it that we only have a half hour, 40 minutes of 2 matches? It's crazy work, man. And that's a story right there.
I
That's a
could
little-
have. I would have had mine a couple of more minutes.
Yeah.
At least 5 more minutes.
But those
of
two guys,
Trick and Sammy.
those two guys. So, like I said,
They worked.
They worked.
They worked.
They
They
worked.
did their
man.
thing.
Got to see a nice little side of Sammy that we know is there.
Sammy needs to go heel already,
Yeah,
all the way.
Yeah, just
I give
embrace
me,
the dark side.
give
man.
me heel Sammy. I want heel Sammy. I want him. I want him. I think it's about time. I think he's gonna be a great heel. Like
It's been a minute. We haven't seen him.
it's something that WWE hasn't tapped into that I honestly see going far. Like
Okay.
I see Sami Zayn as a heel running roughshod all over the roster.
I don't see that.
I see.
I don't see it.
I see
don't
it.
see it, and I don't believe it. Like even if you gave it
Let
to
me take
I
you
wouldn't
on the
buy
trip.
it.
Real quick, just imagine it.
Mhm.
A maniacal Sami Zayn a la Cactus Jack, Mankind, but with Sammy's vibe. More serious. Get rid of the song. Get rid of that damn song. I fucking hate that song. Get rid of that song. Give him something deeper, something serious, something more darker, and just let him go nuts. Like a miniature Bruiser Brody. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah, just psycho out there.
I like the Cactus Jack, the
Mankind
kind of reference. Yes, I would prefer that because I'm not buying this. Even this is where he's at, where he's like literally right in the middle, where it's like you're trying desperately so hard to convince me that you're a good guy, and like you don't want to do these things. And lately you've been doing busting some questionable moves out. You know what I'm saying? We've been seeing the heelish antics. You know what I'm saying?
Like he hasn't went all the
Obviously,
way, but it's like
and that's
here
because
and there.
the crowd is tired, bro. We're tired of it. We're tired of the poor underdog story. We're tired, bro. You're a WWE superstar, man. You're a multiple time champion. You have not hit that pinnacle you want to hit. And I'll be honest, man, it's the way you're working the crowd, man. Forget all that nice shit. Just embrace it for what it is. And I think, yeah, you would have a lot more fun, a lot more liberty. You It's not like you've been a good guy this whole time. You know, you've had your moments, but I think you give yourself, you give him an edge. You give him an edge. Let him go out there. Let him yeah, probably you're gonna have to
I
let him run
think
roughshod a little bit.
if Sammy turns completely heel
Embraces it though. Don't
and
try to
embraces
convince me
it,
that you're still the good guy.
no, just
You're
embrace
not
your
Drew
whole heel
McIntyre.
side and just go gung ho into it.
Yeah.
I think he will peak even higher than he ever has.
Like I say, he's already done it because you've already, bro. You resorted to the antics, man. You've already, you know what I mean. You're halfway there. You just got to dive in.
I know the crowd is ready for Sammy to become a heel because the moment he walked in, they booed him.
Yeah.
You can tell that the crowd was heavily
And that's
behind
what I'm
Trick
trying
Williams.
to figure out. What's the angle with that? My boy Tricky 2-time. Let's talk about Trick.
Let's talk about
Williams.
it.
Let's talk
about it. Trick is introduced. He's interviewed with Little Yachty and Kathy Kelly.
Shout out to Lil Yachty, man. I am not mad. I'm not mad at the involvement, man. I think he's a perfect fit. I think he makes a great manager, extremely entertaining, and I think he gets it. I think he really gets the whole thing. He just like he said, he's one of us, so he's a fan. But I think he gets it. Like
he gets it.
Yeah, he's got a mind for this more so than
I've heard the comparisons between him and Booker T.
Of Trick
and Booker T.
Yeah,
I see the inspiration.
It's Booker Trick, man.
But I think Trick Williams has a higher ceiling than Booker T.
Yeah.
I'm not taking nothing away from Booker T.
Well, we all know Booker didn't hit the ceiling. He could have hit just because of where he came from.
And he still, he still accomplished a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely.
Come on.
Yeah, but I will stand on that and say he could have 5 times. Technically 6. But
so you see the inspiration. Trick really did his thing tonight. Yeah. And again, what I like about Trick is his aura farming with the crowd. Wow. Wow. He has the crowd eating from the palm of his hand.
I'm gonna go and say that Trick Williams is the most complete superstar that they have on the roster right now. As far as new call-ups goes, as far as probably in the past, honestly, since when Cody debuted at the time, we've had like, we got the Jacob Fatu's, but I mean, from the door, like he's been called up, perfect crowd control, knows how to talk, knows how to walk.
A lot of people talk about Obafemi and his rapid rise.
Yeah.
Trick is another one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trick is another one. Let's not overshadow.
Well, we're just talking about Trick, so I'm just
the legend that is Trick Williams.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, I love the way he comes in and he does his entrances. It's so dope, especially today. Today was simple, but it had.
But he put on a show.
He did.
He
comes in with Little Yachty, smoke all over the ground. You would think he's walking on clouds.
Right.
You would think he's walking on clouds.
He probably is, man.
Yachty got the candy cane kendo stick.
Great touch.
We're in May.
Yeah, man.
We're in May. Fucking candy canes and kendo sticks, and we're in May.
And gingerbread man.
And gingerbread man.
Rest in peace, GBM, man. That was crazy.
But they get in the ring, and
they were pretty bell to bell.
right before the bell rang.
Oh yeah, Sammy was on BS.
They were already
bro.
in
They were
each other's
scrapping.
faces.
I
Now,
don't like that. That
if
gave me
I
like
didn't
real
know anybody,
life. Right.
if I didn't know anybody,
Right.
I would honestly think these two didn't like each other at all.
Right.
Because I mean, if you know, I thought I saw a little nudge at the end with the head, right there between Sammy and Trick when they got in each other's faces. So you know, the intensity's there. Bell rings, and
yeah, we didn't forget about that diss track that Trick Williams dropped.
They had an old-fashioned tie-up. Old-fashioned tie-up. Trick back Sammy into the corner. Sammy reverses, catches Trick, and I'm not gonna break everything down. Let's get right to it. Sammy's in the corner, about to catch Trick with a haluva kick. You would think that he has him where he wants him.
Right.
Little Yachty hits Sami Zayn with the candy cane kendo stick. Rocks him. Rocks him.
Yeah.
I mean, rocks him with it. And Trick catches him with the trick shot. 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful.
Trick Williams retains.
Beautiful. As it should be. As it should be.
I give it 3 rings. I give it 3 rings. What do you think? Honestly.
I would give it, I would grade it a little higher. I think just because for the shorter, it was shorter, but they were, like I said, bell to bell. The back and forth was a little bit better. I'll give them a 3.5.
They were clean.
They were clean.
They were clean.
Yeah, they didn't. Not too many mishaps on this.
Not at all. I really can't count. I really can't count. I think Trick worked well. Sammy and Trick got some nice chemistry.
Yeah.
I think they got nice chemistry.
Like I said,
wouldn't mind seeing another one.
I believe they don't like each other. That could be total crap, but I'm sold.
I want to believe they don't like each other. I could see another Sami Zayn Trick Williams match.
Right. You think you could watch another one?
I could watch another one.
I think we watch another one and we take some of the rules away, take some qualifications.
Let them go.
Away, and let
them go.
And we'll see a banger.
Let's get the candlesticks.
5-star classic.
Let's get the ladders. Let's get the tables. Let's get the chairs.
And not that they have to go super crazy because they're both epic performers.
No, but I think the hatred,
yeah,
and the passion to beat each other up is so high against each other that it warrants a Hell in a Cell.
I don't think they don't.
You don't think it warrants that?
They don't give me Hell in a Cell vibes.
But what about a cage match?
A cage match, maybe. It's something too funny about their feud too. You know what I mean? That
true. You know what? True.
Takes away
the
from
whole
the
gingerbread man thing. Yeah, you're right. It's a lot more entertaining, but again, they do have that intensity.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, man, they put on
another PLE match or a Monday Night Raw.
No, they would. If you're gonna complete it, you might as well
TV match or a PLE match.
You do a PLE. He has a title. Do
a PLE.
It's fair, and I'm glad that they are using somebody like Trick to elevate that title. You know, to keep it relevant.
Trick retains.
He's gonna do a great job.
Little Yachty gets in the ring, throws money into the crowd.
That's right.
I think he throw about $1,000 into the crowd.
That's what he said.
That's like what? $10 to Little
Yachty. Bro.
That's like $10 to Little Yachty.
Gotta throw it to me. You cash at me.
I mean, listen.
Cash at me.
Listen. Shout out to Little Yachty.
Shout out to Little Yachty.
Hooking people up in the front row who could afford.
Yeah.
Who could afford.
To the guy who can afford the front row seats with the VIP entrance package and the meet and greet.
Catch $20.
Yeah, take these 20 singles. You know what? I take it back, Yachty. We need to have a conversation.
We're gonna need to have a conversation. Yeah. If you really want to do something, I mean,
throw it in the rafters. Yeah,
like let it rain all over the people.
Hit them with the cannon. Pause.
That's why they get a 3.
Yeah.
That's why they get.
That's why they get.
That's why they get a 3 ring match. Third match on the card. I want to call the comedy match.
Minihausen. Minihausen. And he likes this guy. He thinks this guy is great. Like it's.
What are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
I personally think we need this. I think we need it. I'm not sure if we need them on PLEs. I don't know if we need to waste a slot, a match on a card for this, but it's funny to see you guys react to this. It's funny to see you guys.
I didn't even write.
Where did you find the Mexican luchador midget? Like, I'm sorry, little person. I don't know the proper term. Where did you find the little guy? Phenomenal. He did his thing.
The little guy did. The
little guy did his thing.
And not for nothing, Danhausen in the ring, he was okay. He was okay.
Shout out to Miz and Kid Wilson for just being characters, man. It's great.
Again, the old adage from Jim Cornette: if you're out of a box, you're automatically over. Danhausen came out of a box at Elimination Chamber, and again, it might have been a little lackluster, but the guy's over.
Yeah.
Minihausen comes out of the box.
He's over. He's over. I just want y'all to be. He's over. Like, from the door.
I heard the people cheering. I heard the people cheering for Minihausen.
They definitely got a good pop.
Danhausen, Minihausen wins. One ring.
To some question. Yes.
One ring rating.
Yes.
I give it a 1 ring.
Three ring comedy. I think y'all give some more
comedy.
A little bit more.
Comedy wise, I'll give it 4.
Hey, listen,
I'll give it 4.
I think 4. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Strong 4.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If we're gonna get these types of matches from Danhausen, which I don't mind. I say you get a little bit more jackassy about it, man. Introduce some other props, man, and make it a spectacle, man. Make it entertaining, because I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to the entertainment in the wrestling thing. I think a lot of us, we take everything so seriously, where we want the stories, we want the payout for everything, we want to see these classic matches. But like, obviously, the people are responding well to him, and I think it does something for families, man. You know, just to see like this is not like the people who have this idea of what wrestling is supposed to be, and this thing was pretty well rounded, if you ask me. The entire show, and that was part of it, man. That was a reason why too.
According to Brian Alvarez from Wrestling Observer, on his subscription service, he reported that there were talks. Now, he couldn't confirm it, but according to him, Jelly Roll was supposed to be in that box. Now,
that would have been interesting.
I asked the question. I have to ask the question. And chat, let us know in the comments, what do you think? I really want to know what you guys think. Would you have rather had Jelly Roll or Minihausen? You know what Jelly Roll can do. You've seen Jelly Roll in the ring. We saw Minihausen tonight. Would you have been okay if Jelly Roll would have come out that box? Would you have felt better about the match?
If he was his partner?
If he was Danhausen's partner.
What do you think? How would you feel?
I would have took my controller and I would have fucking launched it right at my TV.
Yo, for a split second.
With all my might.
For a split second, I was going to do that when I saw Minihausen, but I was like, you know what? I just laughed. And then I was like, you know what? Let's rock out. I'm
kind of a lot more happier that it was the Minihausen that came out and it wasn't.
Oh, it was a show. That's why I said
Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a fan?
I'm done. I'm done.
Jelly Roll?
I'm done. I'm ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. I'm done with the celebrity involvement. If it doesn't serve a purpose, like look, Little Yachty works beautifully.
Great role
with Trick Williams, okay? But damn, bro, Jelly Roll's not even a wrestler, bro. Like, no, it doesn't work.
Can't be mad at the passion, man. Look at Pat McAfee.
Another one that doesn't work. Overrated. Overrated announcer, overrated wrestler.
Pat McAfee.
I am
is
not a
the
fan.
GOAT of athletes
Listen.
turned wrestler.
Listen,
bro.
no, he's
The
not.
GOAT.
No, he's not.
The GOAT.
No, he's not.
The greatest
And
of
even
all
though
trash.
I don't want to say this either, but Logan Paul. Logan Paul.
Oh, for sure.
And Bad Bunny
are
the two
Why
celebrities.
Did we get that for WrestleMania? Oh my God! Sorry about that.
Bless you.
You know what we need? We need that for SummerSlam. Book it.
I would book it for WrestleMania.
Book that shit.
I think that match.
Well, we're past
sells.
WrestleMania.
No, for next year.
For next year.
Next year. WrestleMania in Saudi.
I'm gonna be honest with
WrestleMania
you. I'm hoping that by that time we see a real solid Logan Paul push.
You know how many people do not want to watch that WrestleMania that's gonna air from Saudi Arabia? You know,
is it still gonna air? I thought they pulled it.
Oh no, they didn't pull it yet.
It's in Riyadh.
It's in Riyadh.
It's in Riyadh.
Exactly.
Okay, well that's
so they are gonna do it, and I feel as though if they get Logan Paul and Bad Bunny on the card, one-on-one against each other, that match will feed families.
Yes.
Main event type match, night one. Main event.
That would be it'd be good, but I mean, I don't think they're gonna do that just because of the fact that
before main event, before the main event, pre-main event,
absolutely,
pre-main event, definitely, and I could see it stealing.
That's like the last time we saw Bunny wrestle was the match before the main event, and honestly, that one to me was the match of the night.
Wasn't the last time we saw him wrestle was against Damian Priest
in Backlash
at Backlash in Puerto Rico?
Yeah. And that was
another hot crowd.
Yeah, that was
another hot crowd.
I think that's where the start of this international crowd, where you guys can see, because if you watch the shows before then, the crowds were good. That crowd right there set the stage, because the next year they went to France,
set the bar,
and France came and
they showed out. France showed out.
Disrespected that shit.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I could definitely agree with that. The bar was set in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
I will say it was surpassed in France.
And that card was immaculate.
It was a great card. It was a great card. It was a great card.
So that's why I said, and since we're on the tone of Backlash, this one to me, compared to Backlashes of the past, was a little bit. I don't even remember last year's. That's the funny thing. I'd have to look that one up. But
fourth match of the night, Io Sky, Asuka. This match went 18 minutes. Started at 7:34, ended at 7:52. Four-ring match.
Yeah.
Four-ring match.
Yeah, no, they did their thing.
Four-ring match.
I thought it was a good moment to see. I mean, it's on record that Asuka mentored Io, and we've seen Io become one of the greatest on the planet. They say it all the time. They actually claim she is the greatest on the planet at times. I've heard them say it, and I don't really necessarily disagree. She's phenomenal. We all know Asuka is historical.
Oh yeah,
first ballot Hall of Famer. She deserves every accolade, and it was a good moment to see them have that match as a student teacher dynamic, to see Io do what she.
What do they call it? Her senpai.
Yeah, senpai. Yeah,
okay, her senpai. Yeah. Two things I got out of that match. Two things. One, Kyrie thing was missed.
Yes.
The crowd chanted,
well, we want
Kyrie. More than a couple of times.
We want Kyrie.
And if you looked at Asuka and Io, you could see the emotion in their faces. You can see it. You could see it in their work.
Right.
And I'm not gonna dwell too long on this match, but that and the ending. The ending had me in a chokehold.
I think they had probably the best ending out of all the matches.
They had the best ending.
And when I say ending, I mean even finish, because there's the finish, the pin, and then there's there may be some antics after. Like I said, I feel like the first one definitely fell flat for some reason. I felt like the last minute of it was rushed for some reason. There wasn't enough time to let the moment sink in for Braun and Seth. That was fine. Theirs though, was probably the best one. And
Io catches Asuka with a German suplex,
right.
then the bullet train attack, then an over the moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Io Sky wins over Asuka,
and then proceeds to show her respect, proceeds to bow, and I thought that was it for me. That was the moment right there. Like it was. That's what I'm talking about. You
that
let
moment
the emotion,
right there.
You let the emotion. You let the moment breathe. You let them have it.
You hardly ever see Asuka show emotion like that, and
it made me wonder. Like, is this it for her? Like
the moment Io bowed to Asuka, I got retirement vibes, or at least Asuka is leaving.
I think once Asuka like broke, once she broke the fade, I think that's once she acknowledged the bow and they hugged, I was like, I felt like this might be her last match in WWE. I don't know why, but that was the vibe I got. It was really.
There was a little vibe. There was that type of vibe. Right. That's a definite. The John Cena announcement. How do you feel about that? NXT. It's WWE superstars.
It's a little weird to say.
The fans are the ones that vote.
Yeah, to say.
I like that aspect.
But to say that a loser could actually win the whole thing is actually a little interesting. I want to see how that plays
out. I want to see how that works.
Yeah.
That you lose the match, but you still could win the tournament.
Right, because that lets me know that the fans are 100% in control. Now, I am going to watch this closely when they do it, just to see if that's what we're getting or if this is just hype. You know what I mean? But if it's coming from Cena, and obviously he's the best person to announce it. You know how his relationship is with the WWE universe and how he treats the fans, and he loves their input, even though, we got a shitty retirement match, but whatever.
We no longer have John Cena and George. We got corporate Cena suited up. He spoke to Stu. He also spoke to another cameraman, told him to get out the way. Yeah, but he spoke to Stu. He didn't run down the ring.
No.
He didn't run to the ring.
I wouldn't run either. That suit looks expensive.
It looks very expensive. Nice suit, though. Nice suit.
Nice suit.
He says, let's get to work. Corporate Cena gets in the ring. He says thank you to the crowd. And talks about the next phase of WWE. Chance of one more match ring out from the crowd. Cena says thank you. He says he thinks a lot about that match. That match, his last match, makes him happy. It makes him feel good. And that, he likes what happened that night.
You went outside.
It wasn't only about the match, he said. Outside. It was more about what he was able to do for the superstars. He specifically shouted out Sol Ruka, Javon Evans, and Obafemi. Who? The ruler. Who? Obafemi. Who? Beat Brock Lesnar in
opening match.
A convincingly fashion, and dare I say, took the moniker of being the beast. Obafemi is the one to beat right now.
If anybody deserves it, he does.
It's him. It's definitely him. He's over. Oh, super
so
over.
Good, and it's beautiful to see. It's
and
wonderful
I think
to see.
A lot of that had to do with what John Cena did with his retirement match, because they were able to really shed a light. Obafemi went against Cody Rhodes that night, and he held his own against Cody Rhodes. Dare I say, you would even believe
he would have won
that Obafemi could have went over Cody Rhodes.
He could have won
that night at John Cena's retirement.
That night, my boy looked it very strong.
Awesome.
Very strong.
Very, very, very strong.
Very strong.
We got our taste of Sol Ruka that night. It was that night. That soul snatcher. A thing of beauty. Beauty, such perfection, such grace.
When executed correctly.
She fucked it up Monday night against
Chef's kiss.
Becky Lynch, but
when
it's okay.
That
okay.
move right there is.
We're not gonna hold it
the-
against
Yeah,
him.
no, not at all. But that move might be the best finisher right now in that I've seen. Like I'm more excited to see that than the Devil's Kiss.
I like what John is doing here. I like what he's presenting. I like that WWE is doing something out of the box, something new, something
Yeah.
fresh, something different. We've been craving for something different. We've been yelling for it for so long, and now we got it.
Yep.
So let's see
Let's
what
see if they
goes
keep
on.
it up, man.
Let's give him a chance.
Let's see.
Let's give him a chance.
I'm interested. I'm definitely gonna be in tune.
I'm very interested. I want to
definitely be
see
watching it.
who they're gonna push, who they're gonna shed the spotlight on, and who is gonna be the next crop of superstars that are gonna capture our attention.
And I think it's gonna be interesting to see like the fan favorites, like who the fans pick in these matches.
That's what I'm saying. Like definitely,
like
who are the fans gonna get behind?
Right. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see, man. And it's a title. There's a title attached to it, so let's see what happens, man.
Well, like John Cena says, it's time for your main event.
The main event.
Main event for the World Heavyweight Championship.
The Tribal Chief, the Samoan Werewolf, Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu.
Awesome video package to start. I mean, if there's one thing that WWE knows how to do, it's their video packages. They're the best in the business. Nobody does it quite like them. I mean, what can I say? It's awesome.
I miss
their video packages are awesome.
This is how good they are. I miss when the superstars used to come out to video packages on their jumbotrons. To me, that was goated. Now it's just graphics, but I remember we used to get highlights. Man, remember Austin, anybody. You think of Lesnar. Oh my God! Like, how many F5s you think would be up there? You know what I mean?
Fatu comes out, Jacob comes out, and he's dressed in what I would say is a tribute to Umaga. It was dope. Real dope. I like what he did there.
I love that they're always representing for their family. I think people get tired of it, but I can't, man. You can't.
You can't hate on it.
And the fact that they put their culture on representation.
They represent
all the time, man.
I like it. I'm not a big fan of it, but I am a fan of it. Yeah. I am a fan of it. I do respect it. I do see why they do it. And you know what? When you have that many people that make it in the WWE and are part of your family, God damn it, you go ahead and you big them up.
You show out.
You big up the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind it. Big pop for the Tribal Chief.
Roman comes out regular.
Home state boy. He's from Florida. He comes out. One's in the air. The announcers are stressing the Tongan death grip. Like they're making an emphasis on it. So I already feel as though it's gonna, be a big part of the match. And lo and behold, it was. It definitely was.
To the point where I will say it was oversaturated with Tongan death grip.
It really was.
It really was, man.
Match started at 8:24 p.m. Match finished at 8:42.
Did it really? Oh my God. Oh my God. And they put on a banger.
You thought it was gonna go to 9 o'clock.
I thought it was. I'm thinking you guys got a story to tell us. I'm thinking it's the main event, and we're gonna bang out. We're gonna see who's the real.
Before the broadcast, before the live stream, of course, we were together. We're watching the show, and we're taking notes. Going back and forth. This is what these are. And yeah, I'm still old school. I do the notebook thing.
It's still on paper.
I'm still on paper. And we got everything here, but I'm still on notebook and paper. Pen and notebook. That's what I do. But anyway, we talk about the match, and you honestly thought it was gonna go to 9 o'clock. I thought it was gonna go to at least 8:50. 8:45, 8:50. No, 8:50. Let me say 8:50. I thought the match was gonna go to 8:50. The fucking main event started and finished in less than what?
In less than a half hour, if I'm not mistaken.
In less than 20 minutes. 8:24, 8:42.
Are we sure about that time? That's crazy. I know you're not. I know you're not.
Chat,
tripping.
you can look it up. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the chat. I might be wrong by maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You can check it out.
The point is,
but it was a short match.
That's what it was.
It was a short main event, action packed. It was action packed. I will say that, but it left you desiring more, and I think that was the point. I think that's what they wanted to do. Like, I don't think WWE wanted to go so hard with Backlash. They still gave us some meat on the bone, but
pause.
I knew it. But I think they left a lot to be desired, especially from this match.
Oh, wow. 18 minutes and 2 seconds, guys.
What did I say?
18 minutes
what did
and
I
2
say?
Seconds. That's crazy.
What did I say?
For a main event, that's what you give us?
That's what they gave us for a main event. Not even 20 minutes.
Selfish bastard.
Not even 20 minutes. Okay. Now, I will say the pay-per-view flowed. It didn't feel as though it was dragging. Again, the commercials were, moderate. They weren't annoying like the WrestleManias, but 18-minute match. 18 minutes. 18 minutes. 18-minute main event. Now,
we gotta give it up to Jacob Fatu, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, before we gotta give it.
I kind of feel as though he did all the work here. I kind of want to say he did all the work in this match.
Dominated that match.
I get the story, and I get that
they made
Jacob super strong, yeah. and Roman barely got away with the win.
Yeah, he survived.
He barely survived. I'm not going to break the match down. It's already late. I want to get you guys out of here too. But I will say it's not over. They are heading somewhere with this.
Which match you think was better? Fatu or Punk?
Punk.
Absolutely.
Punk was a classic. You took too long. Punk and Roman was a classic. Well, I want to give it an honest opinion, and I don't want to take anything away from Fatu and Roman because this is the beginning of the story.
Right.
I know there's more to tell. I saw the glimpse of excellence between the both of them. They got great chemistry. You can tell that they thought out this match. They planned it. They executed. The execution was evident. It was apparent. Roman wanted Jacob to go over. He wanted Jacob to look strong, not go over. He wanted Jacob to look strong. Jacob looked fucking strong.
Phenomenal.
He looked phenomenal during this match.
The springboard moonsault.
Oh my God! I thought he had the win. They were the false finishes were good. I'll give them the false finishes. They were real good. For a moment there, I thought Jacob was gonna win.
Yeah,
I thought he was gonna win.
And
they had me.
Yeah, and not for nothing. My only pushback to the match, and like I said, is that we see that they're making a big deal about the Tongan death grip. I mean, cool, but it felt like that was the main thing he kept trying to go for. Like he just wanted to rip Roman's throat out, which it was cool. You should have just let it kind of be organic. And then I feel like there's just been a little bit of excessive emoting from him as far as like licking the fingers and stuff. I get what you're trying to portray as coming off more unhinged than normal, being the Samoan werewolf, being this unstoppable force, and like, but you could dial some of that stuff back a little bit too.
The ending.
And the ending kind of was crazy. I think like looking back, it kind of fell flat for what it was, especially when you see the antics that Roman was doing with grabbing the ref and then grabbing the thing, and
the referee took two bumps.
Yeah,
took a couple of bumps.
Yeah, we were sure he was going to be knocked out. For
Roman gets to the corner, rips out the turnbuckle.
But it looked like it was an act, like he was trying to grab something for dear life, and the guy just
I don't
dragged him
know.
away.
I just didn't like the way it ended.
Yeah,
They could have done a better ending than that. For me personally, I just didn't like it. But I liked the match. I did like the
because
match.
what did he do? He hit him up. He hit him. He tossed him into the turnbuckle, and then he hit him with the spear. Right? I mean, that was the
Exactly.
finish. Yeah, it was kind of a weird way to finish somebody so strong. Like, could have let the impact linger a little bit. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like once you know that the end is coming, like it feels like they just kind of like they kind of string you along, and then it's just like, and they give you it all in one shot, and they don't give it. But the aftermath was crazy. Like
Jacob is in disbelief.
snapping.
He snaps. He beats Roman, catches him in the tongue and death grip.
Doesn't he
assaults
hit
the ref.
Oh, about to say hits.
Yeah,
him
no,
with
no. He assaults the
The
ref.
Samoan drop was
Another
crazy.
tongue and death grip on Roman. A Samoan on the ref. Back again to the tongue and death grip. Officials running the ring. I think it was Hurricane
Adam
Helms
Pierce.
that took a bump. Adam Pierce took one. There'll be fines.
Shout out to AP.
There's gonna be fines.
Yeah.
You know there's gonna be fines.
Shout out to AP.
Officials had a hard time getting Jacob under control, and I guess that's what they wanted to go with. That tongue and death grip was locked on Roman. Okay, I mean throughout the match you saw that Jacob was not afraid to use it. He was not afraid to use it. Again, good match.
I give it an A. I mean, I give it 4. I'm gonna give it 4. A little.
You give it 4?
I'm giving it 4. 4. I'm gonna give it 4.
I give it 3 3/4.
I'm gonna give it 4. I think Roman looked pretty good. I mean, obviously he was getting his ass whooped the whole match, but I mean, it's, in terms of work, just pure work, he looked pretty good, man. And
he did look good.
Yeah,
he did look good.
He's definitely was more mobile. I feel like I've been watching him be more and more like, you know, his pace is usually slow, methodical. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Heavyweight, kind of pushes weight around. You know, hard hits and stuff. And we saw him be a little more agile, and I like that. I like to see that, especially because we know you don't know how long we got him for. You know, with
it's true.
Rumors circulating, who knows what's going to happen in the near
future. Who knows how many more years we have of this?
And I think it's inevitable that Jacob gets crowned the champion. Where does that leave us?
You know, with that ending shot of Jacob standing over Roman with the championship belt, I believed it. Yeah. I could believe it. I could see it. And yeah, I think it's almost his time.
Yeah.
And at the end of this, I think Jacob will be world heavyweight champion. I really
you mean
do think
at
so.
the end of this dispute?
At the end
of this arc,
at the end of the story between Jacob and Roman, Jacob will come out on top.
Yeah, definitely. I see it.
That's what I think.
It's coming.
Personally,
it's definitely coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was your WWE Backlash post-show review. This has been an episode of Ringside Central, live from Petty House Productions on the Public Journal Network. Stay tuned. We're going to have a lot more content coming up. We're going to create the Public Journal Network channel also. And yeah, man, we're going to be here Monday. Hopefully, I'll be here doing the Raw review after Raw goes off the air. We're going to be here Friday. Same thing. SmackDown. I'm not going to do AEW right now.
But
we might gloss over it.
But it will be.
But it will be coming down the pipeline. Like, subscribe. Make sure you support the channel. Make sure you support us. More than likely, we're going to have the super chats open. We're going to have all that good stuff so you guys could really show your support. Let's make the channel grow. Let's make all of this dope.
Yeah.
White and simple. Ringside Central, your host, PJ Diaz.
Your boy, Trigger Trauma.
We'll see y'all. Till next time. Take care, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Don't get used to this, y'all.